Hey guys, I hope you're ready for some satisfying whole house cleaning motivation. This week we are tackling deep cleaning a vacuum, cleaning up some real life messes, and just getting it done all over my home. So give me a thumbs up if you're ready to get cleaning with me. Hey guys, welcome back to Jamie's Journey. I'm so grateful that you decided to come back and hang out with me this week. And if you're new here, welcome to Jamie's Journey. We've got a lot we're going to be doing today. And every single week I post a new video full of cleaning motivation. And my ultimate goal is to help you guys in some way. I think at the end of the day, if I can put a smile on your face, make your life a little bit better, that is what it's all about for me. So hopefully I can give you some cleaning motivation, be that friend for you. Maybe if you're listening while you're working out or cleaning or whatever you're doing, thank you for being here. We are in this together, and don't forget to check out the comment section. The Jamie's Journey community is the best part about all of this. So we have a great community here, and I love reading all of your comments. So anyone who leaves a comment, thank you. All right, so this was a Sunday night. I'm getting the house all ready after a busy softball weekend full of games, and I was cleaning some shoes. I have this shoe cleaner from Amazon. I will have it linked below. And then I have this laundry bag that I throw the shoes in and then wash the shoes in the washing machine and then let them air dry. So I was getting those all cleaned up for the last few weeks of school. But yeah. How are you guys doing right now? And I ask this because, in the winter months, I'm always like, how are you guys doing? I know it can get hard in the winter, colder months because it's dark early and cold and it's not fun. But now we're getting towards the end of the school year, at least for us. So our girls are out the Thursday before Memorial Day weekend. So I think, is that like 3 weeks we have left? That's it. 3 weeks, which is insane. Yes, we get out early. That's what I've heard people say, but we also start like mid-August. To be honest with you, I'd prefer it. I think by mid-August, everyone is kind of like over summer. I mean, you're never really over summer, but you kind of are over summer, ready. Like, you're kind of over just, enjoying the warm weather, and you're ready to get back to school. And, at this point in the year, we're like, we are ready. We're ready to be out. We're ready to have more of a relaxed schedule. So how are you doing? Because I feel like if you're a parent and you have kids in school, you know how crazy it can get towards the end of the year. I feel like almost every day there's something. It's something we have to send in, or the girls have to wear, or there's field day and end of the year assembly. And then Avery this year, so she's in an elementary school, but she goes to an intermediate school next year, a 5th and 6th grade building. And so she technically graduates from elementary school this year. So she has a clap out and a graduation, which will be so fun. But it's just a lot. I think the twins have something every single day they're either supposed to wear or do in school. And you guys know how crazy it gets. We're holding on slowly, but we're getting through it. So how are you guys doing? So something that I've been doing, I don't know if I've talked about this, but so I'm filming this on a Sunday evening. And Sundays are typically a busy day for us as far as sports go. Just for whatever reason, I don't know, a lot of the sports for our kids fall on a Sunday. So we're very busy on Sundays. And, you get home and you have the whole evening routine. And I would just, I guess I felt like I would just kind of let things go. And then I would go to bed on Sunday night and I would feel overwhelmed. I would feel stressed, anxious, overwhelmed, like the Sunday scaries type of thing. And I think I got to a point where I got so tired of feeling this way because I'm like, why? You're not going into an office. You don't have this high-powered, stressful job that you don't want to go to tomorrow. What is it? Why am I stressed? And I realized that I was kind of treating Sunday, we're obviously busy, but I wasn't productive. And I know this probably sounds crazy to you, but I am just a better person when I am productive. And I'm talking in small ways as well. I'm not talking oh, you have this big long to-do list, you need to get a lot done. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm just saying I realize that on Sundays, if I go to bed and the house is messy, or at least the downstairs, the kitchen and living room, or things need to be done, or if I didn't eat as healthy as I typically like to, or didn't get in a good workout, if I just was not my normal productive self, it added to my anxiety. So I've made a few changes lately in that schedule, and it has made such a huge difference. I'll give you guys a little bit of a break from my talking, and I will elaborate more. So I almost treated like the weekends differently than the rest of the week. And I kind of like let myself go. And I think that I got to a point where every Sunday night I would feel so stressed, on edge, anxious. And I just got tired of it. And I stopped myself and I asked myself, why do you feel this way? Like, what do you want to change? And the thing is like there was nothing, it's not like like I'm not like waking up to go to the office at this like stressful job. So I'm like, why am I so stressed and anxious? And I realize at my core, I am just a happier person when I'm productive, when I'm getting stuff done. And like, I'm not talking about like, oh, like you have this long to-do list and you're checking stuff off. I have started to change my mindset. I think that's first and foremost. I've changed my mindset about Sundays. And it's not been easy. Like, it's not always easy to change your mindset. I think I've looked at like, what am I grateful for? What am I grateful for today? What am I grateful for tomorrow? But also I'll write a small list, not a big long to-do list, because there's not time on Sundays and I don't want to have a long to-do list on Sundays, but a small list of things that I think make a huge impact. And one of those things is making sure the kitchen and the living room are all picked up and everything is ready to go for the morning. And I, for the most part, have always done that. Not every Sunday. But I think because I would give myself the permission that it's Sunday, you can handle it Monday morning. And I think that almost added to my Sunday night scaries, if you will. So I've just started kind of taking control of my Sunday night. And for me, taking control, that means making sure everything is picked up, cleaned up in the downstairs area. Everything's ready to go so we can have a smooth Monday morning. Then I write out a to-do list for Monday. So when I wake up, I have an idea in my head of what needs to be done for that day because there's a lot going on right now. And I feel like taking control, treating Sunday almost like any other day of the week has made such a huge difference in my life. So this is day 2. So on Sunday night, I was obviously just picking up the kitchen and the living room, which is what I was talking about, is instead of just letting things go and dealing with it Monday morning, or treating Sunday just like a weekend. Like I would be maybe more lazy, which being lazy and taking breaks is super important. I'm not saying it's not, but I think for me, treating Sunday like another day of the week where I can still be productive somewhat in cleaning and preparing for the evening and the next day, also working out and staying on top of my healthy eating. Like sometimes I feel like on the weekends I'm like, whatever, I'm going to be relaxed. I'm not going to work out as much. I'm going to eat whatever. And while I think can be productive and very helpful for some people, it was not working for me. I think that it didn't make me feel good and it added to my my anxiousness and my stress levels. And so when I started treating Sunday more like any other day of the week and just focus still on eating healthy and getting in a good workout instead of taking a break. I know that sounds crazy, but working out to me is like the one thing that just gives me so much energy in life. Like it pours so much into me and improves my mental health more than I can express to you guys. Like that is where I'm at in my health journey. And I know that some of you guys can relate. I know not everybody can relate, but gosh, you guys, working out is like it's my time. It just makes me feel like me. It makes me feel free. It makes me feel the best version of myself. And getting in a hard workout on Sundays, even if that means getting up early or getting it in later and just continuing to eat healthy and focusing on what I can do on Sunday to prepare for Monday, has dramatically improved Sundays for me. It's made Sundays a better day. It's made Sundays less stressful. I don't have the Sunday scaries, and I just feel like a better overall person, mom, and wife. So as I'm cleaning this lovely toilet, don't forget to take off your toilet seats, guys. They're not all the same. Like this one kind of like slides on and then clips on. So you have to slide it on and then clip on. Others you can kind of just like clip off. So there is different types of toilet seats. Some of them screw on, but don't forget to take it off. And like, I don't hope this doesn't come across rude in any way, but I'm sure. But I feel like you guys will understand. If you have boys, I have 3 daughters, and obviously we have plenty of messes. Messes in other ways. I'm sure if you have little boys, if you're the parent to a boy or boys, I'm sure you probably have more toilet messes, if you know what I mean. So I hope that doesn't come across as rude or anything. I know as a girl mom, we have other messes in our home that you boy moms do not have to deal with. But don't forget to take off your toilet seat. So here I am just cleaning their toothbrushes with some hydrogen peroxide. And then I was going to clean the rest of the bathroom. And then, I want to share some of my good week and bad week here. I'll do that next. There's some important things I want to share.
I think about him all the time. I think about him all the time. I'm thinking about him all the time, all the time. And my heart's beating fast when he's looking like that. Oh, his smile is killing me. It's the way that he moves and the way that he laughs, so I can't get enough. Think about him all the time. I can't get him off my mind. Oh, I want him to be mine, to be mine. My heart is saying yeah, 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 yeah. You know I want him now, 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 now. My heart is saying yeah, 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 yeah. I told him I can be a fighter if you want. I'll be there to catch you if you fall. I can make it brighter when it's dark, when it's dark. I told him I would do it all for you, and I know you do it for me too. I can be a fighter if you want, if you want. I can be a fighter, I can be a fighter if you want. I can be a fighter if you want. All the way that everything's feeling new. Even if we stay in bed, my heart is saying yeah, 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 yeah. You know I want him, nah, 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 nah. My heart is saying yeah, 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 yeah. I told him I can be a fighter.
All right, so if you guys are new here, I like to share, I call it good week, bad week, high point, low point to the week. Just a way for me to be able to just chat with you guys, create that open line of communication, and just share some of like random things in my life. Some of it's like very random, like the most like maybe like something super stupid, or it could be something bigger or heavier. So the good week, the high point of my week, if you guys do not know, I have a dust mite allergy, a pretty severe dust mite allergy, and it has created some issues with me in the past. It's been worse in the past, but I feel like for the most part, I got it under control with a few different things. I have a dust mite vacuum, like an allergen vacuum that I use in my bed, and then I have protective sheet or mattress covers and pillow covers that like zip up that are supposed to help with dust mite allergens. But my allergist, so I've seen an allergist, I've done all the testing for different types of allergies, and my allergist said that dust mites are way worse in the winter, and it totally checks out, because in the winter when I wake up, you guys, my face is so puffy. Like it's almost to a point where it can be embarrassing. Like if I have to be somewhere first thing in the morning, because I need my body to be upright, like I need to walk. Sorry. I just knocked something over as I was doing my voiceover. I need to be upright, and I need to be like walking around and get like my blood flowing, let everything drain out in order for me to not be as puffy. And I can see it in my face. I just always look so puffy when I wake up. And it's so crazy because within the past week, it's all gone away, and I've changed nothing. And my allergist said dust mites are way worse in the winter, like late fall through the winter, and I've changed nothing, and I'm just like, I'm not even puffy at all in the morning, and it is absolutely amazing. So the high point of my week is just knowing that I'm waking up and I'm not even as stuffy, and I haven't changed anything. I have 2 different nasal sprays that my allergist has me on, and then just an over-the-counter allergy pill. One of the nasal sprays is a prescription. But other than that, like I haven't changed anything, and I have had no issues, and it's so great. It makes me so excited. So it's just nice to wake up and not have a puffy face. So that is the high point to my week. So I would say the low point. So the low point, and I hope some of you guys can relate to this, and I've opened up to about this for, other times, but I am in that part of my cycle, luteal phase. I'm not feeling great, but ready to start any day now. And as I've gotten older, so I am 39, I believe. I don't even know how old I am anymore. I'm 39. And perimenopause is here. I can tell. I have PCOS, so I've always had very long cycles. My cycles are getting so short, you guys. Like for me, like my cycles in the past have been 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. I've skipped cycles. Like that is normal, been normal for me. My cycles right now are like 28, 27. And I know like for you guys, like that's normal, but it's not normal for me. My periods are getting heavier. Sorry, TMI, but I know you guys probably get it. The week leading up to my period, it does vary. Like I do notice that there are some weeks where it seems worse than others, and I can correlate that with, let's say I'm having a stressful week for whatever reason, like extra stress. I know that the symptoms seem to be worse for sure. If I'm having a wonderful, easy, breezy week and everything is going my way, I feel like that week before the period isn't as bad, but I still feel like blah. You know what I mean? Like the sunny days aren't as sunny, and not in like a depressive way at all, just like not as sunny versus like mid-cycle, you have a sunny day, you're feeling good, you're on like cloud 9, you know what I mean? And I just feel like as I've gotten older, this week before my period has just gotten a lot harder, and I've never experienced this before in my life.
I fall back again. Tell me all the secrets, 'cause baby I can see the end. Don't slow down. I just need you to say you won't let go. I will keep my heart wide open. All I ask of you, baby, keep the fire burning. Come on, keep the fire burning. I keep losing track of time. I'm barely moving. Pick up the pieces left behind. I hold on to 'em. You make it easy, but every time I fall back again. Tell me all the
So I will elaborate on what I was saying with my cycles. But here real quick, I'm going to try this new toilet cleaner that I found. I was browsing at, I think, Target or Walmart. I don't remember where it was. And it's the Scrubbing Bubbles Easy Clean Foaming Toilet Cleaner. It's this little packet you dump in. And if your toilet's not that dirty, you don't even have to use a brush. But I wanted to give it a try. I think the foam is kind of fun because cleaning toilets are not fun. So it makes it a little bit more fun. But yeah, like it's so interesting to me. I have been someone, to be honest with you. Oh, I'm going in just to clean up my little closet. This is my makeup vanity, which I am in love with. I got this like a month or two ago, and I love it. I love it. It's a light up vanity mirror, and it makes my girl my girl mind so happy, my girl self so happy. But growing up, I never had PMS. I never had PMDD or anything. And I don't think I don't have PMDD necessarily. I don't have I sometimes have PMS, I guess, but like growing up, never had issues. I've never really had like horrible cramps. I've never had any major issues. I never felt super different. And I don't know, maybe that was because I was put on birth control before my PCOS when I was a teenager. So maybe that was why. When I was young, when we figured out I had irregular periods, to fix that when I was a teenager. So I never really experienced any crazy PMS symptoms. And even I haven't been on birth control in years. And I just feel like I never experienced this until probably the past 2 years, like when I was 37, 38, 39. And now the week before my period is just so, it's a different feeling, low energy. I just feel like a completely different version of myself. And it's tough. And I just, I don't want to complain, but I just want to be open and honest about how I feel. And hopefully if you guys can relate, you're like, yeah, I get it, Jamie. And you're not alone. And I'm not alone if you're feeling that way as well. And I just feel like I need a little bit more patience. And yeah, that's what's going on this week. So here's to a good next week for sure, right? This was another night. I feel like I'm a broken record, being like, oh, we have this, we have that. This was a night Mike and Avery had softball. So he coaches, man, bless that man, Michael. He coaches, I don't know how he does it. He coaches, Avery plays on 2 teams. She plays like on a community team for our city, which isn't too intense. And then like they call it a travel team. Like we're not traveling too much. It's like just tournaments in the summers, essentially, late spring and summer, early summer. And then he coaches the twins in t-ball. So he's a very busy guy, and he's gone most nights. And so this was a night, it was just me and the girls. And I was like, all right, girls, we got to clean up this toy room because we're not in it a lot right now. I mean, they're in school, they're busy, they get home, they have the homework, they have all that stuff. And then a lot of times it's like getting ready for soccer practice or t-ball practice or something like that, or even just letting them be kids and go out and jump on the trampoline. Or just sit on the couch and watch TV. I mean, when they're so busy, you know, the twins are playing t-ball and soccer. Avery's playing on 2 softball teams. They go to school. They work hard. They're thinking all day. I'm like, yeah, when you get home, go watch TV and relax, you know? So this was one of those nights. We had a little bit more energy. It was a nice evening, and we haven't been in the playroom a lot because there's just been a lot more of like sports and relaxing. Essentially, that's what we've been doing. When we have the time. And so I was like, all right, girls, let's go in here and let's get this cleaned up. And I am planning on here, maybe in the summer when I have a little bit more time with the girls, I want to get in here and I want to declutter, you guys, because I think with every year I'm realizing we are outgrowing the toy stage. Like they just don't, as 6-year-olds, and they gravitate towards older, bigger toys because of Avery. Like they're more advanced. That's not the right word, but you guys know what I'm saying. They're more advanced when it comes to like toys and activities than Avery was because they're exposed to it through Avery. And so the toys, the baby dolls, that's just not even utilized that much anymore. So there's going to be a toy declutter and a playroom transformation hopefully here in the summer. All right, here is your reminder to clean your vacuums. I was so behind on this. Did you see how much, it's not even pet hair. We don't have pets. We've never had a pet in this house. This is a brand new house that we've never had a pet in this house. But there was so much like matted hair and dust in this vacuum, which I've been so behind on cleaning. So if you are behind on cleaning your vacuum, no, you are not alone. Clearly, I have a cleaning YouTube channel and my vacuum still looks like that. So don't forget to do this. And all you do is, if you're not sure how to clean your vacuum, go on YouTube and type in the make and model of your vacuum. There will be a video. The one thing I find with Shark vacuums, the hard roller that you see me kind of like maneuvering the little pads, cotton pads in there, those don't come out. So the soft roller pops out. There was like a little lever on the side. So what I try to do is take round cotton pads, soak them in rubbing alcohol, and then I take a butter knife and like shove it in there. And that gives the bar and the plastic part clean. So I usually do that. And then don't forget to clean the filters. You're going to see me clean the filters here in a minute, you guys. That is so important. And then let it all air dry before you put it together and use it again. here I am cleaning up the dining room, which you guys don't see me clean very often because, to be honest with you, we eat dinner in here sometimes, but it's not a lot, especially like right now. It's pretty much like whipping something together, and then depending on like who's eating with who, that's kind of the deal right now. So not a lot of eating in here as of late, but we try to eat in here. The kids think it's fun when we get to eat in here. So I'm going to eat in here, or eat. I'm going to clean in here, and then you're going to see me move into the office, and I hopefully will be able to explain more next week. I know I've kind of alluded to this, but I'll just say this right now. I can't elaborate yet, but Mike is out of the office, our home office, because he is in a new office full-time. So he did get a new job, which has been very exciting for him. He's really excited. So if you guys didn't know, he worked full-time remote for a company. It was in Ohio. So we live in Ohio, but it was in a different part of Ohio. He worked full-time for this. It was essentially a tech company, as he's a, I don't know if you say like FP&A, that's what he says, financial planning and analysis. I think that's what he does. I don't know if that's his title, but financial planning and analysis is what he does. And this new job came up. A recruiter had recruited him, so he was happy with where he was at. He loved working remotely, but he was recruited, and it ended up being like a very, very, very great opportunity. So he is gone Monday or throughout the week. So typically he's in this office. So I was like, he's gone. I will explain more next week. Hopefully, if he gives me the green light. I've kind of been waiting for him to share this news fully. So he was typically working in here most days, and it would be messy because this was his workspace, and I would just shut the door, let it go. It was fine, but like now he's gone, and like no one's really in here on the day to day. Like when I edit on my laptop, usually in bed at night. So I was like, I'm gonna go in here and clean up. So stay tuned. I will share more when I get the okay. All right, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go in and pick up Avery's room and the twins' room super quickly, and then I need to clean the twins' bathroom. Me and Avery cleaned her bathroom yesterday, so that's already done. But I have some other things that I need to do later this afternoon. So in order to hold myself accountable, get it done, move fast, because sometimes I get distracted. It's just one of those days. I don't know what it is. I've had 2 very productive days before this, and so sometimes I find that when I'm super productive, super on top of everything, I'm getting my list done, I'm focused and all of that, then I almost have, after that, I think my body is just like my mind is almost exhausted from focusing, staying on task, being productive, and I've just had a really tough day staying on task. And I've wasted so much time today. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna do something to hold myself accountable as I'm doing this. I'm gonna set a timer. I'm gonna do a little power hour. I'm gonna set a timer for an hour, and the goal will be able to get both of their rooms done, just like a basic pickup, vacuum, wipe down anything that needs to be wiped down, even though there shouldn't be anything, and then clean the twins' bathroom pretty much fully. So that is my plan. I'm gonna hold myself accountable, try it, set a timer, and try to get it done. And whatever I don't get done after the hour, I'm just gonna be done. But if you're finding you're having a day where it's tough to stay on task and you keep getting distracted, set a timer, because I know I'll check my phone less. I will, like, I won't take a break. So that's what I'm gonna do. So join me if you would like. I'm telling you guys, set a timer if you need to be focused. I think I had such a hard time staying motivated. And I'll be honest with you guys, I really don't have a hard time being productive. Like, there are days where I'm like, I don't want to be productive, or I don't have the energy. But for the most part, I am just at my core, I'm just a very disciplined person. And if I have to get something done, I don't let my mood or my energy levels dictate what I do. I let my routine and my discipline dictate what I do, if that makes sense. Obviously, if I'm sick or hurt, that's a different story. But in general, I'm not going to let my mood, energy levels affect my productivity or what I need to do and get things done. Something this day, I just could not stay focused at all. And I'm going to blame it on the cycle. Because, why not? Let's blame everything on that, right? I'm pretty sure that where I was at my cycle, I was just not feeling motivated. And I wasn't even tired. I have been sleeping well, full of, for the most part, full of energy. I even think this day, I'm a 2 cup of coffee person a day, every single day. Even this day, I think I forgot to make coffee for the first hour that I was up. And I'm like, it never happens. How did I forget to make coffee? But I didn't even miss it within that first hour, which probably is a good thing. I mean, I still made my coffee because I love the taste of coffee. I think that's one drink I don't think I would ever give up unless a doctor told me I had to completely cut out caffeine, but I love coffee. Then I guess I could drink decaf. I actually do drink decaf. Sometimes if I want 3 cups of coffee and it gets closer to noon, I will just make a cup of decaf because I love it that much. But I just could not stay focused or motivated, and I just kept getting distracted. I would use every excuse, oh, I want a snack. Oh, I need to go check my email, when I was like, it doesn't matter. Oh, I need to go check my text messages, even though I know I didn't get any text messages. Oh, I need to go check Facebook or Instagram. No, Jamie, you don't. And usually I'm not like that, and so I'm going to blame it on my cycle. So I set this timer, and it really did help me focus and stay on task more. Okay, so I'm gonna do some meal prepping. I know this is probably so annoying, I keep saying this, but we have something every single night of the week. Every single night, every single week. We've had it for the past 2 weeks and it's going to continue for the while. Between all 3 girls, whether it's soccer, t-ball, or softball, every single night, or on the weekends, it's usually softball tournaments or at least 2 softball games. So like literally every single night we are gone. So lots of coordination, lots of stuff going on. So I am gonna meal prep some chicken tacos. I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna freeze it. So if there's a night where I'm like, ugh, I don't have anything for dinner, or if it's like a Sunday and we get back a little bit late from a tournament, I'm like, okay, I just need something like hearty for the kids. So I'm gonna throw it in the crock pot, let it cook for the rest of the day. It's super simple, super easy, and also I'm meal prepping it for myself. When I just want a quick lunch, I will pull some chicken out, and then I have chicken and I'll throw it in with a salad. I get those the taco salad kits from Walmart or Aldi. So it has everything essentially, so I just add some chicken, and I don't know, or even for me, like if I don't wanna cook or Mike doesn't wanna cook one night and I'm just letting the girls like kind of eat whatever they want, then at least I have a meal for myself that fills me up and I know it's healthy. So it's super simple, super easy, and I'm gonna let it cook in the crock pot. So to be honest with you guys, I planned on freezing this, but this evening I ended up making taco bowls, super simple taco bowls, and the girls loved them so much we ate it for the next 3 nights, and I was like, perfect. So I'm gonna do this again next week and freeze it so we have it. But all we did for our taco bowls, we kept it simple. And especially if you have like picky eaters and it's like hard for them to eat like quality food, hearty food, because I like this because you have the chicken, so you have the protein. And then I just added some shredded cheese, taco, like fiesta cheese, some guacamole. Well, I just took avocado and mashed it up and then added in some salt. So like mashed up avocado, cheese, lettuce, and yeah, that was it. Oh, some Fritos. So essentially a walking taco, right? Like, but it was like a taco bowl. I could have added some rice. I probably would have loved rice, but I knew like with the avocado and the chicken, like it was going to be good enough. And you guys, they ate it up like crazy. So super easy, super simple, healthy, filling, and an easy recipe.